Hey you guys, what's going on? Broken Daydream here, back here with another video. So Spy Family is hands down the biggest anime of the 2022 spring anime season. I've heard a little bit of chatter about Tamagotchi game and summertime rendering. I haven't heard anybody talk about season 2 of Shield Hero, but when it comes to Spy Family, it's been a consistent coverage. I mean, the last time I checked, it was still within the top 5 of the best anime of all time on my anime list, and it doesn't even have 6 episodes out yet. I think that's a bit much, but with that said, I think Spy Family is my favorite anime of the spring 2022 season so far. So with that said, I thought it would be fun to talk about other spy/assassin manga. So let's go ahead and talk about a few that I've come across. First up, let's talk about the spy-centric manga Honey Trap: Shared House. Our main character Hayato is a spy. He was given a USB that is said to have some secret information on it. But in reality, the USB is empty. So the plan is Hayato is going to leak that he has a USB with top secret information on it to lure out other enemy spies. So Hayato is gonna go undercover as a manager of a shared house. Anyone that wants to rent out a room in this shared house is more than likely an enemy spy that wants to, steal the USB. So his mission is to capture these spies that are lured in by this false information and either convert them over to his side or take their lives. When Hayato walks into the shared house for the first time, somebody is already there and they attack him. But he realizes it's his childhood friend, Seraphy, who he hasn't seen in like 15 years. And at the same time, she recognizes who he is. When they were kids, they promised to get married to each other, but it's been 15 years since then. They each try to come up with a lame excuse for why they have weapons. So at this point, our main character knows that she's a spy, but he doesn't think that she's figured out that he's a spy, and vice versa. She knows that he's a spy, but doesn't think that he's figured out that she's a spy. So of course Seraphy was sent there to kill him and take the USB drive, but that's her childhood friend that she still has a crush on. So her organization ends up sending her Plan H, Honey Trap. So her goal now is to seduce him, not kill him. So they kind of want the same thing. She wants him to betray his organization. And in the future, when she's retired, she's willing to start a family with him. And vice versa. He wants her to betray her organization. And once he's retired, he would like to start a family with her. So you already know that hilarity is going to ensue in this ecchi spy rom-com. For example, she puts on some revealing clothing to seduce him, but he resists because he knows that it's a honey trap. So what does she do next? Come back with an even more revealing outfit. Things start to get even crazier when another one of their childhood friends, who somehow happened to get into the spy business, comes looking for the USB. So Seraphy and this new childhood friend start competing to see who can get our main character to break first and give up the USB. It's been a fun read so far, but unfortunately there are only a few chapters out. Let's move from spies to assassins and talk about the manga My Wife is a Stone Cold Killer. As the title suggests, our main character is married to an assassin, and she's pretty similar to Yor from Spy Family in the sense that she's super cute, super sweet, but is also a deadly assassin. The major difference between them is that she doesn't keep it a secret from her husband. So our story is about our main character being married to this assassin and the crazy stuff that she does. I mean, just within the first chapter, we learn that she's a pretty good cook because of her knife skills. She gets jealous of their next door neighbor and ponders whether or not she needs to be dealt with. They're on a lunch date together. She gets a little ring on her phone saying that she needs to go take care of some business. So she goes and does her assassin thing and then comes back as if she didn't just go and murk somebody. And again, that is all within just the first chapter. I've read the first volume and it's been a fun read so far. Let's do one more manga for this video. It's going to be another assassin-based one, and it's called Kiruru Kill Me. Our main character Nemo is extremely rich, but he's also extremely down bad, as you're about to learn. One day, as he's about to leave a restaurant, he ends up running into this girl, and it's love at first sight. Instead of, asking her out like a normal person, he ends up using his money and power to figure out who she is. He finds out that her name is Kiruru, and that she is an assassin for hire. This is when we learn that our main character is extremely down bad. He ends up putting a hit on himself and then hires Kiruru to do the hit, but he keeps it a secret from her that he put the hit on himself. So she has no clue that the person that hired her is also the person that she's trying to assassinate. Why would he do that? Well, I already told you, he's extremely down bad. He wants to be the only guy on her mind, and the best way to do that is to become her target. But going up against a trained assassin is going to be dangerous, so he trained his body to where he's able to defend himself against her. So anytime she tries to make an attempt on his life, he sees it as a date. For example, he's at some type of formal gathering and he sees her pretending to be a waitress. She handed him a spiked drink that made him want to go use the restroom. This is when she comes in to try to take his life. Let's just say that their first date ended up being a pretty close call for him. So what other ways will she try to assassinate him, and how long before his luck runs out? Find out by reading Kiruru Kill Me. Alright, I think that's enough spy and assassination manga for one video. If this video does well enough, maybe I'll do another spy and assassination manga video. Hopefully I talked about a manga that caught your attention. Let me go ahead and wrap this video up by saying, if you guys like this video, like the video, and if you like me, subscribe to me. And as always, this has been Broken Daydream, and I'll catch y'all next time.